Hi there and thanks for clicking on this video, guys. Today we are going to check another amazing comparison, which is between those two amazing games. So one is of course Watch Dogs 2, which just came out in November the 15th, and the other one of course is another masterpiece that recently came out around the 6th of December, if I remember well. And well, in this comparison we are going to talk about which purchase is better over the other. Okay, let's start straight away. Let's talk about graphics first, alright? Graphics, well, damn, this might be a tough one. Watch Dogs 2 graphics here, they look definitely amazing, but even Ark's one are truly unbelievable. Well, I just guess that as the characters and as the people inside the game, they just look a little bit more realistic in Watch Dogs 2, we are giving the graphics point that after all, yeah, it deserves it, to Watch Dogs 2. So Watch Dogs 2 wins the point for having better graphics, as you can see from those 3D models. Watch Dogs 2 looks a lot more polished and yeah, it looks generally better, we can say. It definitely looks generally better. Let's talk then about the multiplayer. So both Watch Dogs and Ark Survival Evolved, they have these gross multiplayer features. Not gross multiplayer feature, I mean like massive multiplayer feature. And by this one, we mean basically the multiplayer component of the game is really important for both of the games, alright? And then, which one is the better one that you can actually play? I definitely guess that it is Ark Survival Evolved, because you can play with loads of friends in them, you can just create your world, your bases and so on, and generally them is super amazing. Playing multiplayer to Ark Survival Evolved is like, wow. Now, it's definitely a game that I would definitely recommend you to choose if you are looking for a good multiplayer game to play with your friends. Maybe definitely go for Ark Survival Evolved. Therefore, also for single player people, for guys that basically like the single player, is definitely better to opt for Watch Dogs 2 in case you just wanna play your game in single player, I guess. And therefore, these are two different points that goes in one case to Watch Dogs and in the other case in Ark Survival Evolved. But let's talk also about the optimization. Of course, as Watch Dogs 2 is a polished and finished product, it contains less bugs than Ark Survival Evolved, even if at launch actually Watch Dogs 2 was terrible. Just for the multiplayer part, of course. But anyway, it contained a lot of bugs as well, but not as much as Ark Survival Evolved. Therefore, still, Watch Dogs 2 would win the optimization point. But let's talk about the variety of the gameplay, of course. If you compare the two games, actually, you have a lot more variety in Ark Survival Evolved. You can tame the animals, you can just go shooting some dodos and this type of stuff, like building your own base is something that in Watch Dogs 2 you cannot really do. You cannot really do it because basically it's just a game with the missions, an open world game, a typical GTA style type of game. So variety definitely goes for Ark Survival Evolved. Apart from that, generally the fun, like if we talk not also about the variety of the gameplay, but about the weapons, about the tools, everything looks a lot more varied in Ark Survival Evolved. You can build a lot of stuff and well, also for updates it's super good because the game, in the case of Watch Dogs 2, it will remain always the same. They can have some DLCs and this type of stuff, but this is not enough. Ark Survival Evolved, at least once a month or twice a month sometimes, it will add a lot of improvements and new content. So therefore it's also very good for this type of updates. Anyway, we just didn't check anything about Watch Dogs 2. Let me leave you having another look at Watch Dogs 2 basically. Super amazing, the cars are unbelievable. But yeah, there you are. Let's talk also about the vehicles and the ways you basically transport yourself. As you know, like in Watch Dogs 2, there are loads of cars and so on, but still, they are not as much varied as the dinos are in Ark Survival Evolved. Therefore, guys, even in this case, the kind of things that make like the vehicle inside the game, they are definitely better in Ark Survival Evolved. The dinos, of course, they change the shape, they change their performances. There are some dinos that go faster than the others, some that are definitely slower. Like this strange type of the turtle, yeah, like this very strange type of turtle that is always there. And anyway, in this case, Ark would totally win another point for the variety of the vehicles, which always goes under variety of the game, but still, it is a fundamental point. And generally, fun about the longevity of the game, I would say that Ark beats Watch Dogs 2 even in this case, because in Ark you will spend like loads and loads of hours playing it. Watch Dogs 2 some of it, yeah, but no more than 20. I bet anyone playing more than 20 hours to Watch Dogs 2 is not that fun. Well, and apart from that, Ark is generally, as we said, a more fun product to basically play. So in this case, the comparison is totally won by Ark Survival Evolved. Well, guys, I hope you agree with my opinion. In case you do, or in case you don't, just make sure to write why down in the comments below. And for everything else, just make sure to write something, and I'll make sure to reply to all of you. So thanks a lot for staying with me until here, and of course, I'll see you in another video shortly. Catch you later then. Cheers.